Hello everyone, we're going to go ahead and compare the AirPods 4th generations against the AirPod 2nd generations and see which particular AirPods are the better one for you. Now, here's the big thing I'll probably tell the average person right now is that if you own something like the AirPods 2nd generation, these ones are still pretty decent, but they are very different than AirPods 4s, for the better and for worse. And in some ways, there are some advantages of actually owning the AirPods 2nd generations, which we'll talk about throughout this whole entire video. Now, if at any point you want to pick up either the AirPods 4, AirPods 3s, AirPods 2s, any AirPods at all, links will be down in the description. You can get them from there and you can help support the channel at the exact same time. Now, starting off with the outside of both these AirPods, the AirPods 2nd generations, on the front of these particular devices, you can see that you're getting the standard casing on the outside. Now with this type of case, there's a few things to kind of keep in mind. One, with the standard AirPods 2s, you weren't getting even a wireless charger, built in, or wireless charging capability built in. But with the wireless charging case, you did have that type of capability. So keep that in mind. If you had that wireless charging capability, then you'd be able to wirelessly charge it, obviously. And the way you could tell is if you had that LED indicator on the front side of that particular AirPod case. So on these AirPods, you didn't even have an LED light built in, except in the top flap. With the AirPods 2s, with the charging capability, you did have that type of capability there. So that's one big thing to keep in mind. With the AirPods 4s, these ones already have wireless charging built in. They're a little bit of a wider case, which is nice for some people. And it's kind of the same type of build. Like you can kind of tell, like if you held them both in your hand, they both feel kind of the same. The main difference here on the exterior, there's two. One, the AirPods 2nd generations, they are giving you a button on the backside that you can go through and hold down and you can use to pair to other AirPods or other devices. With the AirPods 4s, that is now a touch sensor on the front side. So you can double tap the front side of those AirPods and you can use that to pair up with other devices and Android phones and Windows PCs and all those things too. So you have that type of capability right there. The other big difference, the AirPods 2s are giving you a lightning port at the bottom. The AirPods 4s are giving you a standard USB Type-C port. So USB-C is significantly better, and I prefer USB-C so much more than the lightning port inside of the AirPods 2s. So now if you own a MacBook and all these other iPhones, you can just use USB-C to charge up all your devices, which is genuinely very cool. That kind of covers it up on the exterior. Now flipping these things open, this is where things get a little interesting. So the AirPods 2s had a little bit of a smaller size to them. They are significantly smaller, I would say, than AirPods 4s. And if you're going to go and put them in your ear, you're probably going to notice that with the AirPods 2s, these are going to, in my opinion, fit in my ears better than the AirPods 4s. That is kind of the problem with the AirPods 4s, is that if you're going to go through and put them in your ear and use them, those things are definitely a little bit, harder to use or put in your ear, unless your ear holes are big. For the average person, like for myself, maybe my ear holes are too small or something. Like the AirPods 4s just don't fit in there. They're just too big for them. That's why AirPods 2s and EarPods fit so much better in my ears personally than the AirPods 4s. Which does kind of suck because I think AirPods 4s can do a really good job. Like they have a bunch of features built in, but they just don't fit in my ears that well. They're just very uncomfortable, and that is kind of the main problem that I'm getting within the AirPods 4s. So from a comfortability standpoint, I would say the AirPods 2s are better, but the AirPods 4s, the stems are smaller, so they're not as, much in your face. And also the microphone quality, the force sensor on the side of the AirPods 4s, those things are really, really nice. And you have those things built in inside of the AirPods 4s. So just kind of keep that thing in mind too. Now on top of that, the AirPods 4s are dust, sweat, and water resistant, up to IP54, dust and water resistant. The AirPods 2s do not have any certification like that either. So keep that in mind. On top of that, the AirPods 2s have the H1 chipset inside. The AirPods 4s have the H2 chipset inside, which is another pretty big difference. You're getting things like personalized spatial audio with dynamic head tracking on both, you're getting personalized spatial audio with dynamic head tracking just on the AirPods 4s. Battery life wise, you're getting up to 5 hours of listening time on one charge, which is really cool. But you're also getting 30 hours of listening time with the charging case on the AirPods 4s. With the AirPods 2s, you get quoted more than 24 hours of listening time with charging case. You're going to be getting better battery life from the AirPods 4s as well. And I will tell you when it comes down to both, there's a couple more features built in inside of the AirPods 4s, like voice isolation, like personalized volume. You can get the AirPods 4s with noise cancellation, which is really cool, but the standard AirPods 4s don't have it. But I will probably tell you, if you can make the AirPods 4s fit in your ear, those are very good headphones. Those are very solid. I like those headphones a lot. And I do think those are very solid headphones for sure. If you want to spend the money, go for it. But if you have the AirPods 2s, and if those are already kind of like not fitting in your ear that well, then that might be a problem. You might want to just double check that the AirPods 4s can fit in your ear, because if not, you may have to switch over to AirPod Pros or AirPods 2s. But I think AirPods 4s are a good upgrade coming from the AirPods 2s, but I'd probably just go and get certified refurbished AirPod Pros at that point. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. If you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.